The Kings play before the hometown crowd, and we've got it for you live here from Sacramento, California. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The New York Knicks come into this one after a win against Phoenix.
And just looking at the stats, you can see, man, they were efficient on this night.
Yeah, the defense did nothing disruptive in the game, so good patience. It led to good shot selection, and then look at the excellent shooting percentage from the field.
And these are two of the slower teams, Chris, in the league by pace, more of a deliberate style of play.
Yeah, most teams have on their track shoes. These guys, I mean, they got on their boots. They're just walking, taking their time. But, hey, you got to have your own style of play. You know, the best thing to have in this league is an identity. So even if you play slow, play your way slow, impose your will, and then maybe you can have some success.
When you played both ways, didn't you? You played on teams that were slower and some teams that were attractive.
Yeah, I definitely did. You know, the East Coast, sometimes you assume that style. It was a little slower when I played, and the West Coast, you know, that style was a little more fun for me back then, playing at faster pace. I think most players would prefer to play in the free-flowing, fast-paced offense.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Porzingis, Sessions out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then it's Lee, and it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here is Hardaway. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. 5 to shoot. Porzingis, it's a 2. Can't hit that one. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
Tough night. I mean, they attacked on both ends, and unfortunately for them, they just got called for a lot of fouls.
No question. The officials were active, trying to keep control of the game that affected the substitution pattern.
Now here is Hill, following the miss by Porzingis. Cauley Stein. The kick out to Hill. Feeds it to Temple. Outside Bogdanovich. And Hill has it in the corner. Randolph a screen. They shoot again. And he overshot that one, missing.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
For Sacramento, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Cauley Stein a screen. Hill kicks to Randolph. Shoots over Cantor. Sacramento again missing.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
That doesn't go either for Porzingis. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now we'll go to DA, who had a chance to talk with head coach Dave Yeager. David?
The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about their record. He told me, well, we've been learning the hard way. Anything less than 100% effort will not get it done. We want our guys to recognize that and be hungrier than they've been. Is it talent? Is it effort? Well, they're still trying to figure it out. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Lee outside. Sinks the triple. Lee's got himself on the board with 3 there.
But once Lee catches the ball in rhythm, he only needs a second to get his shot off.
And last season, the Knicks raised expectations with some of those big free agent signings and trades in the prior year. And let's face it, things just didn't work out quite how they had planned. Some would say they underachieved. Hard pill to swallow for a fan base that went into the year with so much hope. And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Screen by Lee. Porzingis against Cauley Stein. Sinks it, and the shot from Porzingis. And a big problem for the Knicks and their shortcomings last season was their defense.
Yeah, and listen, they have some shot blocking, but as a whole, the defense lacked teeth. More than anything else, it played a part in the disappointment of last season's campaign, and it's something they'll be focusing on in the coming years.
Now here's Porzingis. George Hill missing his last shot. And stolen by Bogdanovich. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. On the wing, Lee. There's a screen by Cantor. Cantor with a screen on Bogdanovich. Cantor inside. He's against Randolph. Sessions dishes to Lee. There's a screen by Cantor. Out to Sessions. Out left to the wing. 5 on the clock. Cantor sets the pick for Porzingis. Over Cauley Stein. No good off the front iron.
He's still looking to get into a groove this quarter.
Bogdanovich with it. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Temple the pass to Hill. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. It's up a 3. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, man, the relentless pursuit of the basketball by Cauley Stein. Just a tremendous hustler on the offensive glass.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And, guys, this is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
A platoon swap here for Sacramento. And here we can now take a look at how the ratio was between the 3s and the 2s last season for the Kings.
And they had a good split between their work in the paint and their three-point shooting. If the triple wasn't there for them on any given night, they were able to come inside and do some damage down low.
Knicks trail by 4. And the pass to McDermott. 1:36 left here in the opening quarter. And sticking right with it, gets the foul with the bucket, and he'll go to the line. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
One shot, gentlemen.
And Chris, usually the guys who score a lot of points get all the attention. But if you had to pick some who don't get a lot of credit for the way they fill it up, who would some of those names be?
That's tough. I think anytime you have a guy like DeMarcus Cousins, who's a big guy and one of the top leading 5 scorers in the league, I think he doesn't get enough credit for scoring. His teammate, Anthony Davis, probably because of his record and his team not winning as much, doesn't get enough credit. Kawhi Leonard, because he's quiet and unassuming, doesn't grab that credit. And then you got guys like Gordon Hayward, who's just coming onto the scene, Kemba Walker, who's exciting, and Jimmy Butler. I mean, it's a lot of guys that don't get enough credit. And if you want to go to the West Coast and go back to point guards, go to Damian Lillard, who felt he was snubbed as an all-star. But that's the great thing about this league. So many great players, you better play hard every night to get some credit. Because if not, someone else is deserving to have their name up there just as well.
Knicks trail by 3. Here's Ntilikina. Out to the right wing. Shoots the 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
I love the fact that Ntilikina is skilled at being a ball mover. He's got a pass-first mentality, and that's winning basketball.
Now, here's Fox. 14 points from him the last game against Detroit. This year, kicks to Kufis. Passes it to Heel. The feed to Fox. Second shot opportunity, and O'Quinn sends it back. It's all tied in Sacramento. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.